Okay. Hi, everybody. Today I'm playing around. Hopefully nobody will disturb me. And I want to play with alcohol inks. And I'm wondering if this live is going well or not. Let's bring this down. Okay. There we go. Okay, well, I'm going to start. So I watched another video today. I had not did it too long ago, but I kind of forgot how it was done. So review out of the way. And yeah, I would have been on 30 minutes ago, but I had an interruption. Okay, so I'm going to get magnifying glass here so that way you guys can know this is lettuce. And it's from Tim Holtz. And the one that I saw today, she actually put the stencil first, but I remember doing this. Lettuce and let's see if I can see the color here. This is sunshine yellow. I gotta get the magnifying glass every time. Okay. So, oh, and another thing too. I did it back then with, okay, so I got two brewers here. One for paint and one for the alcohol ink. Which one should I use? I'll use this one for the alcohol ink. It has a little stand. Sorry, you guys, I have a whole bunch of stuff on the desk. You know, when you do these things, you have to have a lot of stuff. So beside me, I have paper. I have a little cart full of all the stencils and, you know, everything else I'll be needing. Okay, now I'm going to, I'll leave this paper here. I put another little jelly plate under here to grab any other kind of color that I want to do. I want to see if I can lift some color where it's still wet. I can see here where it's still wet. So now I'm going to get a stencil and then another color of alcohol ink, or even two other colors of alcohol ink. So what stencil am I going to use? I tried these the other day and didn't work out really well. They're big butterflies. What did work really well the other day was this one here. So I'm going to do this one right in the middle. This is this was 12 by 12 jelly plate that now you have to kind of go across it a bit to let the stencil adhere to the jelly plate. So that way less alcohol kind of seeps underneath. So let's see here, the colors. What should I use? Okay, so this is Mountain Rose. Oh, another thing. Okay, that's what I was going to tell you before. I'm just going to do the center with the Mountain Rose. And I'm going to spread that out right now before, just in the center. Doesn't look like there's much, but there is. And again, I interrupted myself. So I'm very low on white paint, and this you usually do with a white or a very light beige color paint. So acrylic paint I'm talking about. So what I want to do is try pastel colors. So I have a whole bunch of pastel Americana paints here. So I'm going to be trying that and see what kind of effect I'll be getting. So I got the blue there. I'm going to put in some, I got to get into the groove, you guys. Usually the colors are the best part of everything for me because I love picking out colors. And sometimes it's so confusing. Okay, it's obviously not going to go in every little cranny, but for the most part, it will. The stencils I'm just going to be setting aside because thank goodness alcohol ink, I can go after with it instead of it with paint, you want to put them in, soaking in a little tub. And I'm going to take this off. And now we have to sit here and just, let it dry a bit. It'll dry right away. I'm wondering if anybody has come in. Is anybody there? So, what color am I going to try first? I'm going to try this really pretty, it's called Lemonade. So we'll see how this goes. Actually, you know what? I'm going to, oh boy, I need room. I need lots of room. I'm going to set you guys here. And I'm going to put this over on the side because I would rather kind of try to spread it a bit on the brayer first before I put it here. And you put it on ever so, you don't need a lot of paint for this. You have to see the design underneath. If you put too much paint, it's not going to come out with a nice result. Then again, you can always redo it over again. So here's my first print, you guys. See how this comes out. Cross our fingers. And you know what? I'm just going to put it in the center of this page. And then, yeah, some I sent, the last ones I did, I even sent out in Happy Mail. And they came out really cool. So for anybody that's out there, I live in Italy. Here we go. Naturally, like everybody else, we're all closed just in the house. Isn't that pretty? That's really pretty. Now, I could have put a little bit more paint on this side here. And the next one, I'm going to do this stencil again. And I want to do it with a dark color. So yeah, so you can see all three layers here. You can see the very first layer that I put on, which is that, I put on the lettuce and the sunshine yellow. And then the flower, I did the center. I don't remember what color I did, but yeah. Isn't that pretty? I got this. Let's see if I can get it out of the way. There we go. Somebody was asking me, I can't remember who it was, what I used for my camera. They saw it strange. So what it is an old lamp that is very much like the one I have here hanging over. And the lamp didn't work anymore, so I took the lamp off, I cut the wires, and I used it to hold my camera. So that's what it looks like. Let's go for the next one. Pick up paper. Okay, looking right there right now. And start with the next one. Okay, so the base colors, I would really like to use those two colors again that I used the first time, which is the lettuce and the sunshine yellow. Two pretty colors. But you know what? It's everything is really sad right now. The way people have to stay closed up inside. That doesn't affect me at all. I'm a homebody. But what really nice came out of this is that and they usually do play games, but not. It wasn't very often that they were doing that anymore. My kids with my hubby are playing games, especially for my husband because he's the one that he doesn't like staying at home. He's never had such an organized, clean garden. Okay, you kind of want. It doesn't have to be perfectly dry, but you kind of want it. Okay, same stencil. Side with it. Oh well, that's okay. And this time I'm going to go for a really darker color in the center. I was thinking of, okay, let's see this one and this one. I'll name the colors off too. It's beautiful. Alcohol inks are a bit tricky. They're not like paints where, I'm going to use this one here, where you see the color really good. I'm going to use this one from Stamperia, and it's called, oh dear, Stamperia. The color. I want the color. Pure blue. Blue puro. So I'm going to put some of this in the center, which is Jupiter. And then I'll go, or should I put this on the outside and the darker blue on the inside? Actually, I could mix it a bit too. I want to try to get this doily a two-tone color. Okay. Mm. If anybody's there, could you say something? I forgot to pat down the stencil on the jelly plate. Usually, it kind of pats down on its own because like the jelly plate will like suck it in. Yeah, that was a lot of alcohol ink. Didn't need that much. So I just put it out here a bit. Oh, I can't believe what happened, you guys. Look at that. Oh, this is a keeper. I just rolled my rare on it, and the design of the stencil came out on this. Isn't that cool? That is beautiful. Okay, I don't want to ruin that because I can use that. Okay, take this off again. Yeah, you see it kind of, I put too much. So this is what happens when you put too much. And I should have gotten something to kind of, oh, here, I can use this. It's just the top in a box. Yeah, I would like to know if anybody's there, if you could see me well. Could you say something if anybody's there? I don't know. On YouTube, it shows that two people are watching. Just to know, if things are going okay. There we go. Now I'm going to use, what color should I use now? I use that beautiful lime green. What about this yellow? So you can use, colored paint. You just have to kind of pick a really brighter one. So this is Sunny Day by Americana Deco Art. Yeah, this morning here in Sicily, it was a beautiful morning. Finally, we had well, I'm not going to complain that it was raining because we need the rain. So put this to the side and grab another here. This time I put the paint directly on top of here. Oh, that's too much paint. Let me get some off. Too much paint. And I don't want to waste this either, so I'm going to pick it up after. I think I ruined this one. Okay, watch Josie make mistakes. That's what I should have put in the title. Watch me make mistakes. Yeah, so I took advantage of the sun and I went for a walk with my grandson. He lives right next door, so. There we go. I still can't see the design. It has to be where you can see what's underneath. This is kind of, there we go. This jelly plate has a nice big dent in it. Okay, let's pick this up. Hopefully I didn't ruin it. Oh, this is gorgeous. Yeah. Okay. I love this stencil. How it came out. Sorry, you guys. Beautiful, huh? I love the colors too. Okay, so that was my first one, very pale, which is nice as well too. This is much stronger colors. Okay, I'm going to leave this the way it is and start with some new colors. So I'm going to go for the Stamperia paint, and this color is called Coral. So I'm going for a bit darker as a base. And I think I'm always going to mix something lighter than this with it. This is Oli Stamperia Lemon. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I'm afraid that all this blue that's on my brayer is going to go on here. As soon as you hit it with the, it'll reactivate the color. So I would like to make sure that there was, even if I try cleaning it on the paper. There we go. Look at the little its and bits of blue that's underneath there. Right here. Now I'm going to, I could probably pull this over just a touch. I'm going to try to do some, lift some off before I use anything. Then I'm going to try, let's see another stencil here. This one's cute. This is always the stencil from Stamperia. Put this on. And I think I'm going to go for, this came out like a, I'm wondering, a nice, I'm thinking this one here. It's from Stamperia and the color is mandarin, or trying to find some darker ones here. I have another coral. That's the coral. This is orange. No. How about this blue? So this is from Tim Holtz. It's called Indigo. I'm using blue again though. Let me try green. Okay, this is Stamperia, and the green color is called, what's it called? Verde Floresta, forest green. See how this comes out. So make sure that this is adhered. Go slow. And I have a tickly throat. Should I use another color? I'm always going for these beautiful yellows. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, kind of got a bit muddy. See what comes out of this. And take the stencil off. Well, that's going to look really pretty. Now we have to decide what color to use as the top coat, let's say. How about spa blue? Spa blue. A little bit wet. Thank goodness it dries almost instantly. Some little paint chips fell from that stencil. Did I shape this? This is such a pretty girl. It's really blue. I think about Lori when I use this color. Just a little. Yeah, I'm kind of hoarding my white paint right now because can't get out and get it. Where I would buy it is closed. It's been closed for a while. And yeah, just keep, not using so much of it. I had a little chest of drawers that I made the other day, and I had to finish painting, and I didn't because I don't want to waste my paint on it right now. Getting a piece of paper here. Oh, this one. This is just normal copy paper, you guys. Nothing special. Yeah, so my hubby to find an excuse to get out of the house. Well, it's not an excuse to. He sincerely wants. He's been helping, elderly people, asking them if they need anything. People that don't have anybody, because naturally, a lot of these elderly have their kids and things like that that are helping them out. But he wants to. He's going by, making sure they're okay. They're talking from, the balcony or the door, not letting him in, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. So that one came out like this, which is very interesting as well, too. I hope the lighting's good. I love this that came out from underneath. You can't really see the last color that I put on. But yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. What I have in, I have the big jelly because this used to be a big one and I cut it down for the reason that I wasn't using it. But recently I had to buy a new one because these are getting old, but still usable. This is another lemon color, and and I bought another one that's 12 by 14. Yeah, because I want to do fabric. So here we got a color that's called Widow. No, Willow, sorry, Widow. What color would a widow be? Black. And I'm going to get a bit of that on with a bit of, no, I don't really see those two colors going together. Let me see, there's butterscotch. No, it's called honeycomb. Honeycomb. Okay. The cleaner you keep your brayer, the better it is because, like I said, alcohol will reactivate the other alcohol that's on the brayer. So you're not going to get um, the colors you want if you start mixing them too much. Again, I'm going to damp off some of this. And I have this, I don't know where it came from, in the garden probably. I'm going to help it with the brayer. So you can, go over it as many times as you want. The more you go over it, the more designs you're going to get, the more. I need another stencil. Uh, yeah, this is really cool. So this is another one by somebody else. They're mixed media line. And you guys want to know what it's called? I love these because they're thicker than their normal Santeria stencils. These are really, really, really thin. They come out beautiful, if they're used well. But so this one, I can't find the name on it, but that's the number. Hold it up just a second so that way. You see that? And this is the stencil, so this will come out really pretty too. This time I'm going to go with red. Settle it down a bit. Came out a bit crooked, but that's okay. Now I know I have this beautiful. Oh, this one's nice. So we have one from Tim Holtz that's called Cranberry. And what are we going to use with that? I just saw one that I really liked that I thought cranberry with cool. Let's try these two colors together. Seeping underneath. You can see it right away when it seeps underneath. That's going to be a big blotch there. It happened right here. Okay. This here. Clean this off. Okay. And for you guys. Okay. Take this off. Now I gotta decide what color to use on top. Blow it a bit. My tea turned cold. Nice if your tea turns gold to gold. Yeah. Okay, what color? You know what? I think I'm just going to go with the beige color this time. It's the Deco Art beige. Kind of watery this one. I better not use that. That's kind of empty. I shouldn't have even picked it up. You know what? I might do one with white. Okay, this is called Oyster Beige. Just go up here. Okay. Surprising, nobody's disturbed me. I never go live because of this, because I get disturbed a lot. Somebody always wants something. Okay, that looks good. Hopefully the print comes out good now. I'm thinking of what I want to do with these is, I made them and I lost them, believe it or not. I redid my room lately. And I wanted to make ATC coins, but for reason, I wanted to make these coins. And what I did with the last coins that I made that I can't find anywhere, is I decorated them with just backgrounds. And on the back, instead of using them as, trading cards, I'm using them as, that came out gorgeous, but the blotches. You can see where the blotches are. Yeah, you can't, you try to adhere the stencil as best as possible, but you can't really control a lot of the alcohol ink going underneath the stencil. So yeah. Anyways, I was saying, I can't remember. Lost track of time again. So I'm going to use this time, let's see these colors here. Hazelnut and, oh, what about hazelnut? Yeah, I could like combine these two colors together. And then I'll put a beautiful, and pink sherbet. I don't know if you're supposed to shake your alcohol inks. I do all the time. Okay. Get this going. I might want to put more on that. I'm trying to figure out, I'm not really seeing a lot of the, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I was using pink sherbet. I'm going to put more of this. And I think I used the butterscotch. I'm going to put a little bit more of this. And I'm going to go first through the butterscotch and then okay. Lost my track and I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the ATC coins. Okay, so the ATC coins are, what I'm making is, remember when everybody was making the the mixed media cards where it tells you what to do to help you journal. I made instead on these ATC coins, which I lost again. I wrote down every single product that I have, from acrylic paints to alcohol inks, every single product that I have for painting, more or less. Like there's the PBO paint, there's the watercolor pencils, watercolor crowns, gelatos. So every one of these cards had a name of, the product that I have in the house. And I was thinking of kind of, making myself use up the stuff that I have. So when I was journaling, I was going to try these normal cards, but pick one of those to make myself, go to a product that I don't usually use, because there's ones that you love more than others. And yes, I want to do that. Okay, now I had a beautiful stencil the other day that I was using that came out gorgeous. But you know what? I can't find it now. Butterfly. That's kind of big. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to use this one. This is from Dilution, and it's her flower stencil. This is an old stencil, really old stencil. Let's see if I can put this way, this way. Now, what color to use? At least somebody was helping me. What color should I use? Trying to give it squishy. So yeah, I'm going to then paste it to circles. I'm going to cut circles out of, a lightweight cardboard, and then cut circles out of these and do them, and I'm going to do them over again. I looked and looked and looked because recently I rearranged my room. I can't find them anywhere. Okay, so here we have, you know what, I haven't used these ones. Yeah, this is a pearl, which is very pretty. And sorry, you guys, I'm just looking over here to see what I have. My silver finish. I don't have any more silver. I still have a bronze color. We should try these now. But these are going to go on the top, so I have to pick out colors that are going to go underneath. You know what? I'm going to do cool and probably a darker blue with cool, or no, this one here. So this is clover or mermaid. Okay, I'll do mermaid and cool. Not really contrasting. Or I'll do cranberry and cool. Again, I think I did that already though. Okay, these are well shaken, ready to use. So get first cool. And I'm going to spread this out because then I'm going to add the cranberry here and there. Cranberry will take over everything. Such a dark color. Okay. Take this down. That away. take this off. I'm going to have lots of cleaning to do with these stencils. And dry it. I'm slurping my tea. Sorry, you guys. Oh, I'm supposed to use the metallic paint. That's okay. I'll do it the next one. I'm going to try this beautiful pink. It's a flesh tone, actually. It's called flesh tone. Okay, I'm going to do pink back there. As organized as I try to be, it's the limitation of space. Take some of this off. Yeah, these jelly plates are getting really, although, you know, I take care of them. I have them in a Ferrero Rocher box, you know, one of those clear ones. So, I don't know. I guess they must have gotten green before I had them in the boxes. But I'm usually extra careful. But although they're damaged, they're still usable. You can use them. The other day I found the first homemade one I did. Oh, this came out gorgeous. I love the colors. Look at that. You don't have to use white paint. They come out gorgeous. Now I think of, you know, little pieces here and there cut with the circles. That's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon. Okay, so I'm going to put, again, the sherbet, and I'm going to put lettuce in this time. Somebody scream at me to use the metallic this time. I have these from, you know, when you buy things that are in jars, olives, they kind of hold them down. Oops. Okay. And I'm going for another stencil. I just found that one that I have. It's like a more diet type of stencil. I'm pretty sure it was in here. Oh, here it is. This is one of my favorites. So I'm going to put it off to one side so that way I can get, well, you know what? It doesn't matter because they're going to be cut in circles anyways. Okay, so this time I'm going to do them with the copper. Just want to drop something over here on the side. Okay, that's working perfectly. Had been a long time since I used it. And the white pearl. And that's not coming out. Okay. Let's see how much this is going to spread. Wouldn't mind adding a bit of blue some places. Like that. Just playing around. The worst that can happen is it doesn't come out good and you don't use it. That's all. Okay. It's going to come out pretty. Okay, the last one I really love these colors. I'm wondering if I should use them again. The light pink. Well, what about this? This is eggshell. Let's try something new. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. I turned on the heating. Oh dear, no, I don't like that paint. Let me see. Yes, that's better. There we go. And get a sheet paper. Okay. Now between the ones that I did now and the other ones that I have, I could start doing them. Just 2 pieces of paper? Yes, it was. It's not listing the color. Wow. I'll try that again. I'm gonna try putting more paint on it, see what happens. That's too bad. That was a nice one. Really faded. So I'm going to, faded but pretty. Put some paint on my fingers. Yeah, that's okay. Let's try it again. I want to try, just to take this all off here, I'm going to try white paint. See if I can get the rest of it off. I'm wondering if it was the metallic. Not sure. See what it comes up with. Oh wow, it's just not coming up. Look at that. No, that was a boo-boo. I have another piece of paper here. think I'm going to have to clean this one with the, oh, there, okay, kind of. What I like about jelly printing is that if you have to, you know, redo, just pull it down again, and like here it's not picking up. Let me see if I put some more white paint down here. Better pick it up. Yeah, that's not bad. I can get a few circles out of this, and I can get something out of that too right there, or redo it completely. But yeah, this one came up fairly nice. I'm going to do another one with that stencil because I love it so much. It's so pretty. So I'm going to get going, you guys. Thank you so much for the company, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.